Hi, I'm Noah Sandstrom in the Psychology Department and Neuroscience program here at Williams College. And I'm going to talk to you today about how I use novel research experiences as part of my upper level course, Hormones and Behavior. I particularly like this strategy of teaching because it allows me to engage the other members of the class as scientists and not just as students. They work as members of a research team to conduct a novel, independent research project from beginning to end. Now, this is very hard to do over a 10-week period, but I think that it is an incredibly valuable experience and one that they really remember and is an important part of their educational experience. Now, we begin the semester by having the students brainstorm because they don't know a lot about this field, and so I ask them to think about what is it about hormones and behavior that they find interesting, and they'll submit me a bullet list of ideas, and then I take it upon myself to form them into teams rather than allowing them to self-select with their friends, because I want them to be doing work with people who share their interests, not just their friends and people that they already know. So the students work together and they talk amongst themselves about their various ideas. They zero in on a topic that they all share an interest in, and then they're charged with doing a literature review. So they work closely with me, they work with the staff in the science library to delve into the literature and identify an unanswered question. It has to be relatively small in scale, but and that can be a particular challenge in this class. Students become more and more ambitious as they get deeper and deeper into the literature. But eventually we zero in on a specific question. They come up with a very specific hypothesis, and then they develop the skill set and design the study that's going to allow them to explore that hypothesis. One thing that I like about this experience is that it allows students to become active members in the class. They may be quiet in the classroom, but as they may really enjoy getting their hands wet. They may enjoy working with the animals that they work with, or doing surgical procedures, or working with a microscope. They all bring different interests and different skill sets to their research team, and that's really how research is done. It's not done as an individual, it's done as a member of a team. So they work through the semester conducting their study, and then at the end of the semester they analyze their data. They report their results both in an oral presentation and in a written form. And rarely do these studies actually yield significant results. But that's not our primary objective. Our primary objective is to have the students experience the real process of research, not to follow the steps as laid out in a manual that end by telling them exactly what they should find, but by identifying a novel question, trying to figure out the best way to answer that question, and then dealing with all the hurdles that come up as part of that endeavor. So I really enjoy this. I think the students benefit tremendously from this because they may not be a student who wants to do an honors thesis. They may not want to do an independent study, but through this process they get a real taste of what research is like, and as a result I think they become not only better scientists but better consumers of science as well.